GC, this is not for the cowards, it's not for the Uncle Toms. If you know what's going on, you'll understand. Let's get it. 400 years, blood shedding tears. Lives lost and lives lost, and now the pain is here. My people robbed, y'all took our culture, yet you say forget. Well, let somebody rob your ass and you forget that shit. You won't forget, you didn't forget. And if I can't say shit about slavery, then don't bring up Hitler. So that's that shit you taught in slavery, forgive you, forget them. And look, I'm something like that, turn and fight back and remember I got a different agenda. Look, I'm young, not scared, no fear, don't care, no hope in my blood, don't bring that ass right here. I'm here to wake up lions in the jungle and let them know too that if they catch you working right that ass right here. At the bottom is where they got us. In the squalor, they don't give a fuck about you and me. And that I promise. And I don't know how much more you need to see to recognize the day your enemies, Stevie Wonder, is fighting. Only cowards be quiet, cause they scared of these tyrants. Y'all care too much about dying. Well, in this war, you might just have to give your life. Cause freedom ain't free, they say it's priceless, the same way your life is. War kind of racist cracker, talk is back, singing guards and hoes and my brothers back on King Watch themselves. And them racist police remained in the system. Got rid of collar, but the right to vote with collar remained in the system. Would hate you and tell you to your face you a nigga. Like to spit on your grave or put a pistol to your temple. And now you wonder why police today keep kicking off. Cause shit them racists back then, now they run judicial systems. Catch up, you gain too much and change. The end of us, them don't know us, so respect us today. And now I'm racist and I'm violent cause the police I won't take it. It's crazy how you turn the victims to the ones you should blame. But nah, I swear that matters is a different day. Say we young and fearless, act up and we reach your kids. We ain't never lived, so look to give our lives and aim to fame. I would rather die than live my life a ass kicking slave. And at the bottom is where they got us. In the squalor, they don't give a fuck about you and me. And that I promise. And I don't know how much more you need to see to recognize the day your enemies, Ray Charles, was fighting. Much more you gotta see. Only cowards be quiet, cause they scared of these tyrants. Y'all care too much about dying. Well, in this world, you might just have to give your life. Cause freedom ain't free, they say it's priceless, the same way your life is. If I have to feel as black man, my brothers been lacking. I see too many pretty boys who really about that action. That's just the side place, they lives on the line. Not us in modern days to sit around like shit ain't never happened. You think that you not a slave. The little money that you got to them is pocket change. And you ain't nothing but a privileged house nigga. As long as you hush when master said not to say a thing, respect for me you'll never gain. I'm rolling with the soldiers, packed too thick like Nixon shoulders. I ride with only lions, but we kings outside the jungle. Most of us came from nothing, so we know about the struggle. This fighting shit ain't new to us, came up like this. These youngins, we got heart, that's just how we are. Just don't get us started. I can rock with my Uncle Tom, not where we were taught. It's been time for a revolution, say we just been sleeping. I'm just holding arms with all the brothers who do more than much. So let's go. At the bottom's where they got us. In the squalor, they don't give a fuck about you and me. Now they're the promise. And I don't know how much more you need to see to recognize that they're your enemies, but I hope by now you got it. Only cowards be quiet, cause they scared of these tyrants. Y'all care too much about dying. Well, in this world, you might just have to give your life. Cause freedom ain't free, they say it's priceless, the same way your life is. GC, you know. Hey, Mike West, they scared about power. yeah. I know they scared of my power. I know they scared of our power. They know that we got the juice. Like who them niggas is a problem. Look at me, huh? Look at me, huh? You ready to kill me? You think that the only way you put an end to me, huh? Nah, silly. GCA, he got the guys with him. GCA, he got the squad with him. And the message don't live on our bodies. It's like, oh man, y'all got a problem on y'all hands. What is the revolution? We have war, so my brothers ready. We all in. Never let them niggas know that we tryna keep them in our hole, keep them low. Never tell them niggas kings and the queens and the gods and the world doesn't know no. Cause that's gonna make them feel strong. And we ain't ready for the power that the niggas got together like nah, really nah. I would say you never saw it coming, but I know you snakes have seen it coming. Ain't it something like who that waking niggas up? Y'all know far kind up and some gotta love them, yeah, that's the chief. We the soldiers in the streets, so get acquainted with the team. You all in your feelings, you demons, I know it, cause these are movements you don't like to see. I know, but you're scared of the power. And you hate that, you don't like that, like that. With my power, yeah, that time spot. Did you see me? Here we go, that's ours. So we don't that, yeah, we won't that, yeah, that grow, that's ours. The power that we sing on. I power we been sleeping on. Yeah, you knew we had it all in the heart. So you know I know. Yeah, man, I could be knocking with the top. I could. A mega Evers know the king. Get me if I die today. Call the doctor. The top. Martin Luther, this the revolution. The apocalypse with the doctor. They probably never hear my words. Most likely conspire just to pop me. The power I know that it's God like. Nobody can get us God right. B to the evil who y'all like. Pretty brother, it's ready for. Baltimore like the Canaan North. The root of ignorant is ignored. Who could justify what we ride for? The same land that we die for. Forget the news, use the eyes more. You the taxidermists, we the animals. We seen it coming, I ain't panic though. Every time to your cantaloupe, are you the lion or are you the antelope? I know it's there, I can smell it. What the cops said, now you yelling. Ain't no guns and drugs in the car, brother trying to make it home by 11. I ain't here lying to you. You a rap star, what's a fine to you? Take your chance, what's a shine to you? If I lock you up, what's a mind to you? Everything serving is black skin, let me ask, what's my mind to you? Cause I ain't hurting nobody. Behind the badge, y'all hiding. And I know that you're scared of my power. And you hate that, you don't like that, like that. With my power, yeah, that time spot. Did you see me? Where we know that's ours. So we don't that, yeah, we won't that, yeah, that grow. That's our the power that I'm sitting on. A power we been sleeping on. You knew we had it all in the heart, but now we know. So I know y'all plotting on us, know y'all trying to get a social engineering. Keep it divided and keep it distracted, cause y'all know together we seeking vengeance. Who does that talk when y'all sit and listen, y'all gon' get the trick. Get the crip. Y'all used to them pussy for niggas, but they ain't no pussy yet. That's for women. We the men they try and break down, make us scared of them, knock our faith down. Make our women disrespect us, cause she know if they can break us, they can break it down. But not this ain't the type of generation, it's the generation that's gonna get it done. We was born for the day and age, silly, we the same children that's gonna hang run. It's something about us, I know you notice. Master can't stop us, he can't control us. They say that we rebels and problem children, cause we just won't listen to Uncle Ruckus. Miss me with that shit, we train to go like a militia. We on a mission, move around if you not with it. This business ain't got no hard feelings, you know you know. I just ain't got no time for pussy cats scared of my vision and think I'm wild. Feelings be sick like insanity to a coward. Yeah, my teacher, he taught me about you. I'm so ready for this picture. I signed up for this, read the description. They say you know you probably die, right? I said, put me on the list. It's all scary with my power. When you hate that, you don't like that, like that. With my power, and at times spot, did you see me? Yeah, we know that's ours. So we don't that, yeah, we won't that, yeah, that throne, that's ours.
Oh, did y'all know that the power that we sitting on and this problem that we've been sleeping on, they scared of our power. I think we scared of our power too. I was listening to that today in the gym. Folks were looking at me like I'm crazy because I put my stuff on. And one of my friends, she came over there and told me, she was like, you know, everybody can hear you. I'm like, oh, my bad. It didn't bother her, but it was bothering some people. But, you know, that's Golden Child right there. He said Farrakhan got the plan. He NOI. I'm not NOI, but I rock with him, though. And I rock with the NOI, even though I'm not, because I rock with my people. But what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing this evening? I ain't going to be here long, but I had to hear that song, right? I had to play that right there. I had to play both of them. Before I get into this thing right here talking about is David Banner right? I agree with David Banner. I absolutely agree with David Banner on the statement that he made. Now, they're going to step on some toes. It's going to bother some folks because there's some folks that don't agree. It's some folks that don't like what he said, but I love it because I agree with it. I absolutely agree with it. What's going on, Matron? How you doing? You know, in what he said. So let's just go ahead and get into this because it's getting late and y'all know me. I'm 50. I feel 26, but I'm 52. So I'm gonna have to give me some sleep. But I'm gonna go ahead and play this right here. so we can hear what David Banner said.
Behold, the 2021 Ford F-150. But at Echo Park, this isn't just any used F-150. This was Sean's used F-150.
Black people are the only people that send their brightest and their best to white colleges and white people. We talk about the football players and the black basketball players for dating white women, where you sent them to white colleges and made them be around all white people anyway. The problem is that most black people want to be white in the first place and won't admit it. They don't want to stay around black people when they get their money. They don't want to go to HBCUs. I don't think HBCUs should be a choice. I think that should be the only option that you have.
Ooh, yeah, that's right, Hakeem. That's right. Oh man, he stepped on some toes when he said that. Just like similar to the same thing J.R. Smith said, who's down there in North Carolina A&T, when he finished his NBA career and he went to North Carolina A&T, and they asked him in his interview on I Am Athlete interview with Brandon Marshall, and they asked him, what do you think when you say HBCUs? He said, I think black excellence. A lot of black people, I'm going to put this clear. A lot of black people sound like white folk because they got problem with PBIs. They say the same things white folks say. I can go back through my Twitter now and can pull up what the white folks were saying about a PBI. Because it's predominantly black. There was only one historically one race school in this country. That was the white school. The exact same words that come from white folk come out of black folk mouth on social media. I'm talking about the pro-black folk. I'm talking about the folk that say they pro-black. But I absolutely agree with David Banner. J.R. Smith said he think of black excellence when he said HBCUs. And they said, so what? He said, when I'm first went in my Africana studies, paraphrasing, in North Carolina A&T, he said, they taught me who I am. They teach me about my ancestors that came here from Africa. And they teach us about the things that black people did when we aggregated our money in the communities that we were able to build. And he said they don't sugarcoat it. Talk about the bad, talked about the good. Talk about the bad of a PBI, but the good of the PBI. But we only talk about, and for folks who want to say it's a problem, 10% of black people that go to college go to a black school. 10%. Out of 2 million black people in college, 200,000 go to a black college. Now, we got a whole lot of excuses. We got a whole lot of reasons. We got a whole lot of boot licking, shoe shining, teetoting, who want to say they are the HBCU, the problem to the black community. Like, oh my God, they the problem? How they the problem? Oh, they teach them to be coons. How? We just think, because we think of stuff to get away from black people. David Banner is 100% correct. J.R. Smith was 100% correct. Because when we listen to the things that we say, you can see the white arrogance oozing out of black people. Because that's what we have turned into. That's why you don't find people today, they find something wrong with the term African American, which is something our ancestors said going back to 1782. You can look it up if you don't believe me. White people didn't tell you was an African American. Jesse Jackson didn't make it up in 1988. Our ancestors said that back in 17. We are Africans and we are here. African American. You can go back early 18, then Afro, Mary Mathau Plume in the early 19th, the African Women's Club. We knew who we are, but we want to get away from that. So don't say you're African, just say you're a black American. What the hell is a black American? They did not enslave a black American. They enslaved Africans. They enslaved Africans. What is a black American? See, that's that Dr. Claude Anderson speech. See, when I told Casilja the other day, I said, I don't listen to Claude Anderson. He had a good economic plan. After his economic plan, that's it. because he the one, that's his talking. Because he say he got white and Indian all up and down him. He don't want to be called African. He say we been here for 20,000 years. Then he'll do a lecture and say, we came here from, I have no idea. But his economic plan is great. I follow his economic plan. I will give him that. He has an excellent economic plan. But don't call yourself no African American. Call yourself black. We are black Americans. We're black Americans. Well, he don't say we black Americans. He say y'all. Because when he talk about black folks, he never say we and us. It's always they and them when it come out his mouth. He never group himself because he talk about his family members that pass and that want him to pass and they ask him. But anyway, I'm getting off the subject. I'm going to play David Banner again because I absolutely agree. Because see, we are the only people, not just that send your best. I've been saying, I'm glad a celebrity said it. I'm glad a celebrity said it because I've been saying it forever. We send our smartest to them. We send our best athletes to them. Then they go to those schools and go play football. And if Texas beat Alabama, at Alabama, as the black folks walking off the field, the white folks in Texas tell the black folks that the white folks in Alabama tell the black folks in Texas, won't y'all niggas go back to the projects where you belong? Pardon my French, because that word sounds so horrible coming out of my mouth. Now, then the black people on the Alabama team say, well, they ain't talking about me, they talking about them. Up in Norfolk State, go to Illinois and play. It was either Southern Illinois, Illinois State, and you beat them. And you got fans in the stands calling the black players from Norfolk State nigger. Pardon my French again. Then the black coach from Norfolk State go stand up against the white folk there. They break it up. The white coach for the Illinois State, Southern Illinois, whoever the hell it was, take up for the fan. And then when you look at his team, he got about 8, 9 black players on the team. But it's okay to put up with that. But according to social media, the PBI is the problem to the black community. But they don't understand. We are teaching our children it's okay to go be treated like crap by other people, as long as you can find a problem with something that black people's doing. See, I'm gonna tell you something, right? Earlier this season in college basketball, if anybody watched any college basketball, do y'all remember when the girl Angel Reese couldn't play? She couldn't play. She got suspended or something for whatever reason. She got suspended. Black people all on social media, why ain't Angel Reese playing? Somebody asked me on their panel. I'm like, I don't care. She won. She's showing out for white folks. She done won championship for white folks. Now, white folks treat her bad, and it's the black folks that got to come. Why them white folks she's showing out for didn't go stand up for? Why did none of those people stand up for? See, the thing about it is, because I be in these PBI spaces, it's amazing how all the PBIs come together. They don't want Angel Reese to be treated like, because they understand that we're all black. And I understand that we're all black. I just ain't on that train talking. You showed out for the white folks. You don't want championship for the white folks. Now the white folks done treated you bad. Now you want the black folk to come stand for the white folks you showed out for and won championship for. Why they ain't standing up for you? I'm just saying. Why is it our responsibility? See, we okay cooning. I ain't gonna call her no coon because she might not know it, but we okay this type of behavior when they're 19, 20, 21. Then when they get 40 and 45, then you get mad and want to call them a coon. But we have okayed the behavior forever. We have taught them. Our people teach them that going to be around them is what's best for you. It's not what's best. Being around us is not what's best for you. Go there. Because they have this, they have this, they have this. You can get this, you can get this, you can get this. Trinket, 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 trinket. When our people gonna understand it was those trinkets that got a lot of us put on the bottom of boats, packed like sardines, and shipped halfway around the world. Now we run around confused, don't know who we are. Have no tribal affiliation. We don't know who our people. We don't know who they are because we had some people that was willing to take some trinkets. I was watching this thing the other day. It's on Netflix about Queen Nzinga. Her brother wanted to be the king. So he grouped up with a tribe over there. I forget the name of the tribe, but it's called Njinga. Jinga, Njinga. That had no loyalty to nobody, not even their own other tribal members. It's what they could get out of it. But the people followed Nzinga. But since he wanted to be in charge, so he was in his other tribe, and this is according to this documentary, because he wanted to be in charge. They would kidnap some of the people that was with Nzinga and sell them to the slave trade because they could get some trinkets. And we still to this day is willing to sell out for a trinket. I ain't telling nobody, don't go make no money. Go make your money. Do what you got to. If that's what you feel you got to do to make your money, I ain't telling nobody don't make money. I'm not telling nobody it's pride in being broke. That is not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, if our best and our brightest stuck with us, our situation would change. Our situation would change. Because see, they ain't going to change. I keep telling folks that. We so concerned about changing them. They're not going to change. We have to change our behavior. And what I mean by that is the way we treat each other. The disrespect we have for one another. That's what's going to have to change us. If we want anything here to change, the first change going to come with us. And it's going to start right here in the mind. And the mind is, every time something come up in is black, we can't always think. The negative can't always be the first thing that come out of your mouth. Sometimes we got to see ourselves as great. We'll say we God, but we don't never see it. We don't speak it into existence. We don't walk in that greatness, because if you're God, you're great. We don't walk in that greatness. We walk in we're less than. We walk in something called inferiority. We're walking around in something that we like to call another group of people supreme. We're walking around in the world of can't, where we can't do this and we can't do that. But I don't live like that. Because I believe, like Marcus Garvey said, if we can't do what other men have done, if we won't even try, I believe we can do anything. And if we believe that our youth is the ones that got it, when the youth hear most of us talk, especially, and I'm talking about especially social media, when they hear most of us talk on this social media thing, and if they picking up something from social media, most of it is going to be negative about a different group of black people. Most of it is going to be something negative. So I'm trying to flip the script. And I know y'all gonna say, well, this negative David Banner, you agreeing with David Banner. He just said most black people want to be white. Y'all goddamn, pardon my French, because I'm trying to quit cussing. Forgive me, because I cuss way too much. They just come out my mouth. They just fall out. I'm trying to quit cussing. But so what is it? If you say you ain't trying to be white, do you feel inferior? Because how is it? How is it we have 2 million black people in college and only 200,000 go to a black college? Ain't that something? How is it white colleges get all of the top best black athletes? That's where they make a lot of their money at, football and basketball. And look at their best athletes, all of them but Gonzaga. Gonzaga's still holding on to shit. They out there somewhere in Washington. You know what they mean to us out there? They holding on to, we gonna try to get the best white folks we can and try to win through that system. That's what they holding on to. What's going on, Rashid? What's going on, Matron? What's going on? Oni, Cassandra, Forecast. And if you out there and I ain't say your name, don't blame it on my heart, blame it on my brain. They still holding on to that. But go look at Alabama football and see how many of those people from their football team that have made them white folk all the, because why? Because the whole while we sit and we want to belittle a PBI, the whole while we want to do that, right? I'm gonna stop cussing so I can get her. That way when I won't cuss her no more. I'm going to get cussed out, ran off, I'm going to get her back. But we still making money. We still making these people millions and millions and millions of dollars. We still making these people millions and millions and millions of dollars. Then we'll look and say, well, you know, so then it got to the point where going to a school like Western Michigan is better than going. But that's how we see things. Well, they FBS, they got a white, or what you hear some of the youth say, not all, but some. We need more diversity. What you gonna just go to a black school for? You can just be around black folk. That's coming from parents, right? Not knowing more than black people go to PBI. The crazy thing is, when you out here and you talking to the youth, you find a lot of Latinos that want to go to a PBI. You find a lot of Latinos that want to go to a PBI. That's a predominantly black institution. You know, when I say PBI, I'm replacing PBI for HBCU because we were never just historically black. They always allowed a few other people to go there. Now the HWCUs, which is historically white, was always historically white. Now we say we can't compete with their money. You're right. You're right. I'm gonna use Ole Miss for an example. Ole Miss got FedEx money. Ole Miss got FedEx money. A high school player that said they were going to Ole Miss, he pulled up in a brand new Lamborghini. Now, we can't get them there. But if we came together, we could get them some if we started to support one another. But see, but once again, you'll say, yeah, but he getting paid. So if we can agree with them getting paid at 18, you got to stay consistent with it. Agree with them getting paid when they turn 45. If you stand up with them doing stuff like that when they're young, and you're not trying to teach them any different, and I'm not saying I'm wishing any harm. What's up, First Rifleman? I'm not wishing any harm on anybody. I'm just saying, well, my allegiance is totally in is with my people. It's going to be with the PBI. And that's just a fact. Plus, I got a lot of skin in the game. And for black folks who think they don't have skin in the game, that's a y'all problem. Because you think you ain't got no skin in the game. Yep. Is it going to be any coons come out of there? Of course. Does that mean most of them coons? Of course not. It's hard to be in this country under this system all these years and don't have none of it in you. It's hard. It's hard. You got to fight it. Then you're angry at the world when you're fighting it all the time. Because they have done a good job of turning us into them. A lot of us is just dark skinned white folk. I'm going to play David Banner one more again. Somebody might have not heard it.
Black people are the only people that send their brightest and their best to white colleges and white people. We talk about the football players and the black basketball players for dating white women, where you sent them to white colleges and made them be around all white people anyway. The problem is that most black people want to be white in the first place and won't admit it. They don't want to stay around black people when they get their money. They don't want to go to HBCUs. I don't think HBCUs should be a choice. I think that should be the only option that you have.
Ooh, man.
That's right, Ken. Ooh, man. I know y'all gonna get into
it. Man.
I know you're gonna get into it later, Ken. I'll be over there, Ken Clark. I'll be over there. And I'm gonna get up on your panel and talk this talk. But he got a point. Oh, and by the way, he graduated from, we call it Southern Baton Rouge, the University of Southern. Because I know they say they create coon, so I guess what David Banner's doing just then is coon. Ricardo, you know there's a song called One More Again. Well, one more again, where that booty head. Yeah. What's going on there, Grandma used to say? See, I know I'm not the only one that's feeling these things. And I know you can't change nothing if you don't want to be a part of it. Ain't nobody saying ain't no problems. But you can't fix it if you ain't trying to be a part of it, when the only thing you want to do is just talk negative about it and not say, you know what, this is what we need to do. This is what we need to do. We gonna have to fix it. Sitting out talking about it, ain't just sitting down making everything negative, ain't doing nothing but running black youth away from black youth. But David Banner is right though. If you make $1, then your job give you a raise to where you're making $4.50. You go from $1 to $4.50. You ain't gonna be in many areas around black folk no more. You gonna move. You gonna say it's safer. You gonna say it's look at everything they got. Yeah, they built it for them. See, we leave our place and go there and say they got this, they got this, they got this. They built it for them. That's why they met us out there. They built it for them. Like First Rifleman in Oregon. That's a white utopia. It was literally built for them. It was illegal for black folks to live in Oregon up until like the 19th, but they built it for themselves. But for some strange reason, we don't think we can do the same. Our stuff don't have to look like theirs. Especially in the beginning, our stuff don't have to look like theirs. It just needs to be ours. You can't leave and say, I'm going to fix. You can't leave and say, I'm going to fix. Because once you leave, you ain't going to have time to come back and talk about fix. Did anybody want to come up here? Did anybody ever have something they want to say? Because I wanted to start with that. I agree with David Banner. But I wanted to, it was something else I'm going to talk about. And I ain't going to be here long. I'm not going to be here long. I promise y'all. But if you want to come up, just let me know. See, the next thing I want to talk about, vote. Oh my God, I didn't put it there. Vote, don't vote. It doesn't matter. Me and grandma used to say was talking about something today, right? I can't always pull this stuff up because my computer's so raggedy. But we see how they letting all these immigrants in, right? Under Biden's watch. Under Biden's watch, right? So now what is it they trying to, anybody can let an immigrant stay with them? Something like that. You can get the immigrant to to be the housekeeper or whatever. But anyway, vote, don't vote. It doesn't really matter. See, because what they're doing right now is they're showing us right now. They are showing us right now that we don't care about y'all vote. We're going to bring enough of these people in, and these people going to see who did it for them, and it's more of them than y'all anyway, so they going to vote for us. What's going on, Rashid? I think I forgot to say your name. So they going to vote for us. But I can tell you what they do care about. I can tell you what they do care about. They care about their damn money. They care about their money. See, David Banner said, going to we the only people that send our biggest and brightest to white college and complain about marrying a white woman, but you can send them to the white school and that's all they around, so on and so forth. I agree. But we are the people that support our own demise. See, I ain't gonna ask Bwana this because he's somewhere where it's damn near all black folks, unless you pulling up on the ship. Then when you get off the ship, all the businesses in the front belong to them white Greeks. So I went about 4 or 5 blocks behind that. I found the black businesses over there in Bahamas. I ain't shop with damn Greek. See, what they don't like, they don't want to lose money. I think it's more than voting. We are at war and don't really. Of course, Erica. It's more than voting. Of course, it's more than voting. They need somebody else to do their dirty work. See, the neo-Nazis, white nationalists, marched in Nashville the other day. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see where they marched downtown Nashville the other day about a week ago? Did y'all see that? So yeah, we're at war. But we ain't getting ready. We ain't getting ready. How many people getting ready, getting suited and booted? Smokestack lightning. I'm just saying. Only thing I said, but one I say, you know, like when I came to Bahamas, I talk about the Greek businesses in the front. When you get off that ship, you got to go about 3 or 4 blocks back to find the black businesses. That's all I said. And I saying that's where I went. 3, 4, 5 blocks back and went shopping with my people over in the Bahamas. With the Haitians standing on the corner. I think I saw you standing on the corner too, Bwana, with a cup of rum. But, so now, since they're bringing more people in, the Democrats, let me show you how they do. Democrats, Republicans, they're all the same. So the Democrats bringing somebody in. So now, for some strange reason, some black folks that made Donald Trump be a hero. If you make some high-priced gold, ugly ass shoes, they say they relate to black people because they like sneakers. Some of us didn't find it insulting. You getting indicted, going to jail, you relate to black people. Yeah, that was Bwana. He had some rum. That was Bwana then on it because he had some rum. So now he said if you get indicted and you about to go to jail, you relate to black people. We don't find that insulting. Y'all don't see how they play us. But if you want something to change, so y'all, I'm gonna say that, Whoever on here still watch these big black channels, 40, 50,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, go in there, because I don't watch them. I really don't. Go in their chat and put in their hashtag Black Business Challenge. Yeah, it was absolutely insulting. Go in there and put in hashtag Black Business Challenge and see how many of all them people who doing all that talk saying they ready to walk past the Arab in our community. We ain't gonna shop in that store till we own it. We ain't gonna shop right here till we own it. We ain't gonna shop right here till we own it. See, we can do the don't vote. I ain't against it. But they showing us something. But our money, they can't show us nothing with that. They can raise price, inflation. They can do all that. But if we said we ain't shopping with these folk, we gonna make it a lifestyle change, we gonna own and control our community. We gonna own and control our community. We gonna own and control our damn community. Huh? You don't think they'll straighten up and fly right? Because one thing for sure, one thing they do like, the ones y'all call supreme, one thing they do like, they like money. They understand business. And we got to understand it. We understand it too, but we understand it to the point where our understanding make us not want to deal with each other. Huh? When I talked to my brother from the Gambia, and I asked him, how did he get in the gas station business? And he sat down and he broke down this organization that when he bought it, he kept an Indian small partner because they got an organization. They came together and they got in their organization, petitioned Shell. And that's why you will see a lot of them owning a Shell. And this brother say he's trying to get black people to come together because he see how they did it and he still deal with them. And if we can come together and put our money together, so now he know how to talk to Shell because he already in there. He wants some of us to come together and work together. And don't come in there trying to push him out the way. He's in. Come in and let him be the leader. He's already in. You got two. He want more. But his next ones, he say he want them out the way. He want it to be us. Who want to organize with that brother and say, you know what? If you know how to do all this and we need an organization, what's going on, She Loves D? How you doing, baby? And all we need is an organization and you know how to do this. What we got to do to be a part so we can start getting us some of these contracts or some of these places? Huh? Our money, keeping our money is what's going to shake up. Keeping our money is what's going to shake things up. Because they constantly bringing in these foreigners, these immigrants, the Latinos, right? To get them on their side to vote. It's what, 48 million of us? It's like 90, right at 90 million of them. Which vote you think? And the Republicans know it. That's why Trump telling you him being indicted, he relate to black people, which was absolutely disrespectful. Or him making them ugly ass shoes that cost $400, he relate to black people because they love sneakers. Absolutely disrespectful. We got a Trump card. Your Trump card is in your wallet. That's what a Trump card is. Our wallet, our bank account. That's our Trump card. That's our Trump card. Huh? If we play this right, what? That song I was just playing, we don't understand the power that we're sitting on. They scared of our power, but we don't understand the power that we're sitting on. Everybody else come in our community and make this money. Can send their children to college, no problem. trade school, or whatever they want to do, no problem. And we struggling, and they living off our money and their money. Get this business, it's okay. Look, I got a meeting tomorrow with some of my couple of my Nigerian brothers. Restaurant I be going to. Shit, I'm bringing my commercial janitorial service back. Once a week, I'm gonna be up in there. I'm gonna still have this job because I got a plan. Till you get enough contracts, then you don't need it no more. But I got a plan. See, the people I deal with, I don't deal with my people to try to get something from them. But because I deal and I support so much, they deal with me. My daughter's first job was at restaurant right up the street. I almost said BB's. It's not BB's. Damn it, I can't even think of the name of it. Brother picked up the phone and called me. He said, Bakari, you done sent so many people to my restaurant. You done helped us so much. When your daughter old enough to work, she ain't even got to put in no application. She got a job just on the strength of what you do in the black community. If we get out here and we deal with our people, don't put our people down. See, because we're going to have to understand, which is something I had to understand. Oh, man, I'm going to be honest. I think I was the angriest man in the world. I'm going to be honest with you. I got a friend right now. She'll tell you, I stopped talking to him about that. I was the angriest man in the world. But it's hard to be in this system and in this ratchet country and everything we go through and not be angry. But then the anger become displaced. That's why I said I let hate go. People ask me, do I hate white folks? I say I love black folks. I don't have to hate them. Because me hating them, and I'm very seldom around them, I end up cussing the people out I care about. Because I'm mad at something else. But once we learn to love and respect ourselves, we're going to keep our dollars in our pocket. We ain't going to go to that corner store to She Loves Thee on it. We ain't going to go to that beauty supply store to Cassandra on it. Huh? We ain't going to go to that Shell gas station to own it, Buwana, grandma used to say on it. Ain't nobody going to be coming propping up in our community selling us no soul food. That's our culture. How we allow somebody to come in our neighborhood and sell our culture back to us. Huh? They come in our neighborhood, sell our culture back to us. But then we turn and say, we got some people that would turn and say, the HBCU is the problem in the black neighborhood. HBCU ain't perfect. Ain't nothing perfect. But we gonna have to be involved. With anything we say wrong, we gonna have to be involved to make it right. It's a us. It's ours. So instead of putting it down, it's ours. But we don't see how somebody else. I mean, look, I went into this restaurant one time, and my son, Key Boy, y'all heard him on here talking. Key Boy said, Dad, I wouldn't even went in there. Because we said we're going to try a different soul food spot over here today. We normally go, we used to ride and we'll go to Big Daddy's. We go to a lot of them. Y'all don't see why we going. But this one day we was going to go to one on Cleveland Ave. And I couldn't remember. So what I did was I Googled black-owned restaurants in this area, right? And I called these people. A black person did it. I said, so is it black-owned? No, but it's good. I said, no, you can't sell me my food. Like, what y'all, how they in a black neighborhood? But it's good, though. I don't want to hear it. It ain't that good. I hung up the phone. So I found the spot, the one that we were going to on Cleveland Ave, and I walk in, I'm like, yeah, you know, you got these agents lines saying they black trying to take your business. Man, this is what the owner said. Man, if it's good, man, you know, I ain't like that. So if it's good, you should still just go ahead and go. What the hell? My son said, Dad, why you buying food from this dude? Why? And his food was good. But he was trying to convince me why it was okay to go to that. We got to do better. If we want to shake this thing up, we want to make a difference. Hold your money. Find as many black businesses as possible. We know you're going to have to shop. We ain't got the grocery stores yet, but we need to find some black farmers. And whatever that is, like I've been talking to these, and I still go, I'll go to the African spot now. They got something that I need, something that I use, I buy from them. I talked to a couple black farmers trying to get some fresh fruits and vegetables in there. What's going on? What's going on, United? Want some good, bro? How about you? But that's what we need to be doing. That's what we need to be doing. And if it's going to change, it's up to us. And to change our mentality, change who we are and what we are. Well, we can't change who we tried to change who we are, so I'm going to retract that statement. We tried to change who we are. We can't do it. We are who we are. We're descendants of Africans enslaved in a wretched country called the Divided States of America. I'm sorry, the United States of America. That's what we are. They ain't never liked us. They preyed up on us ever since they first put that. Now they preying up on us. And they prey up on our dollars. Other people come to our community and prey up on our dollars. And it has just become a running joke. What Judge Joe Brown say? I hope they give reparations. He don't want no reparations. He want a corner store, and he gonna get an Arab or East Indian to work in it, and because he know they're gonna get black folk money. It has become a running joke. But I know we better than that. But I know we got to get out here and teach our youth. We have to get out here and talk to our youth. If we feel they the way, we got to talk to them. We got to show them the way. We can't just feel they're the way. We can't just feel they're going to be great. We got to show them how to be great, because what they're seeing and what they're following is not great. They have to see greatness. They have to see us talking to them. Hear us. They have to see us willing to make sacrifice. Huh? What are we going to sacrifice? What are we willing to sacrifice to make ourselves better? To make our communities better? To make our place good for us to live? So we don't always have to leave. What are we willing? Silver was always talking about when the income tax comes, this is things we can do. You can get some land, you can buy this house, get this house. There's things that we can do. Huh? Look, man, I'm gonna get off here. Nobody wanted to come up and hit the link. Y'all could have came up and hit the link, but I'm gonna play David Banner one more again before I go. One more again.
Black people are the only people that send their brightest and their best to white colleges and white people. We talk about the football players and the black basketball players for dating white women, where you sent them to white colleges and made them be around all white people anyway. The problem is that most black people want to be white in the first place and won't admit it. They don't want to stay around black people when they get their money. They don't want to go to HBCUs. I don't think HBCUs should be a choice. I think that should be the only option that you have.
Ooh, man.
Hey, Ken, I know he's saying, ooh, man, Ken, I'm going to be over there. I'm going to be over there. Yeah, that's fire. That is fire. And it's all our best. All of our best. Let's go to Harvard and Yale. It's more prestigious. Who made it prestigious? Are you going for free? Since we want to go and it's prestigious, maybe that is something we need to fight for, because our ancestors, while enslaved, built those universities. Not just from the money. Literally, look it up. We shouldn't be paying to go to no school. And our best should be coming to us. Then we get bastards like Tate Reeves down there in Mississippi want to hold money, don't want to do what he's supposed to do. They don't want to take anything that's want to put stuff around Jackson, but they let Jackson stay up because they're 85% black. But then we can come take it. Once they take it, then it'll look different. You don't believe me? I can show you some areas here where I live at in the Atlanta area. But we ain't got to go. We can fix our stuff. We can take care of our stuff. We shouldn't be paying. I'm going to tell you, see, the greatest business I ever had, to me, the greatest business I ever had, and I've done a lot of stuff, right? I've done a lot of stuff. People are like, man, you do a lot of different stuff all the time. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody say I got ADHD because I can do this for a couple years. I'm like, man, I'm tired of it. I need to do something else. I don't know why, but that's just me. I be trying to do everything all at once. I don't get tired. I want to run this and this. But the best thing to me was a trash business. Trash business. Why do we pay other people to come pick up our trash in our neighborhood? Why are we giving $20 a month to Waste Industries to come throw away our trash? I was trying to get some brothers to understand, man, just rock with me. If we do this, man, we can grow. If we do this, it can be big. If we do this, we can be bigger than a trash taxi. Just throwing away our trash. Why do we pay other people to throw away our damn trash? Can't we throw away trash? Get a pickup, get a trailer, put some sides on it, pick the damn trash up and throw it over. Once it fill up, put on you some damn boots, some rubber boots, come up to your knees, put you something in the bottom of it just in case something there can, and walk on top of the damn trash to smush it down so you can go get you about 300 more. Huh? We pay people to throw away our trash. Hold our damn money. We want to change. Hold our damn money. Bawana say he took that deal. He learned how to make bleach. I told him how to do it. He gave me a call. He gonna let me know when he get everything about the because any information he need. This young brother out there in Florida, we had been talking on Twitter. I ain't talked to him in a minute. I hit him. He hit me back. I met him on Twitter. I was telling him how to set up his pressure washing business and what he need. You know, he was with them old rattlers, but it's cool. We was talking about business. So the young brother, and he was showing what he got. So I hit him. We did him. I told him what he need, because what he need, what he got, ain't big enough and good enough for what he's trying to do. So I told him what he need. He said he took my advice on a couple things, but then there's a couple more things he hadn't hit me back on. I gave him my email, then I was going to give him my number. And then we could have video call, and I want to tell him how to do it. Because I want to see that young brother make it. I'm all the way in Georgia. I forget what part of Florida he in. But I'm going to still tell him if he ever hit me back. I'm going to still tell him how to do it and how to set things up so his business can grow. Shouldn't nobody else be coming in our neighborhoods doing no pressure washing? We can pressure wash a house. And if I come in this neighborhood and y'all want the cheap price, $100, you know what? Give me every house. Make sure I get every house in this neighborhood. Then I can do them for $100. We can get the cheap price, but we got to work together. You understand? You want me to come do your house for $100. Come back next week, do a house for $100. Come back 3 weeks later, do it. No, hell no. Gas, chemicals, time. I come over here, you want me to do them $100 per house, even though the chemicals come up. When I come over here today, I need 10 houses, a minimum. I'm sorry, 12 houses every time I come. So when I come, I'm going to do 6 today. It's according to how I'm feeling. So I do 6 today, and I do 6 tomorrow, because it's the same block. And I'm gonna knock all of them out. And out of that money, out of that $1,200, my chemicals and my gas, I know how much money I'm gonna make. But I know if I come over here and it's just one house, you're giving me $175. $150 minimum. $175 because gas gone up. You understand? But if we work together and we appreciate one another, I'm telling you how to get the deals when a black person come through. Don't try to talk them down on a price. Give them a deal. Look, if you can do this for me, because this the plan we got. You say you can do 5, you charge $175 a house. Well, I got 5 houses right now. Can you do all 5 right now? All 5 of them right now for $125. See, that's how we got to do. That's how we gonna work together. Black business, well, I'm gonna say me. I wasn't trying to rip nobody off, but I wasn't gonna let nobody rip me off either. It's still people out there now owe me money for pressure washing houses. But you know what? I don't even get mad because I enjoy what I did. It's people still owe me money for throwing away trash. But I don't get mad. I enjoy what I did. Because I'm just trying to prove why are we bringing other people in to do stuff like that? Why? Who throw away your trash? Somebody tell me the name of the trash company that throw away their trash. Put it in the chat. Who throw away your trash if you live in a place where you can have an independent trash company? Because some places only let the city pick it up. But if you live somewhere where you can have an independent trash company like Waste Industry, huh? Tell me the company that pick up your trash. Y'all ain't talking to me no more. See, this thing for me, it went way deeper. It was way deeper than David Banner just saying, we send all our best there. We give all our money to them too. Simple things that we can do. Simple things that we can do. Throwing away trash is hard work, but it's simple though. It is simple. It is simple. We talking about start businesses. We talk about the simple businesses that we can start. See, it's money in trash. See, another person's trash can be your damn treasure. It's money in these folks. These college folks, it's money in them. But who making money from it? Money in trash. Who making money from it? Huh? Who's making money from it? Who built for the struggle? Who willing to struggle for a couple of months till the business grow and get to where it's supposed to be? Huh? Who willing to struggle for a couple of months? Just 2 or 3 of them. Huh? But you need a partner as you go through that struggle. One dude said he wanted to be my partner, but he wouldn't come unless I gave him $100 every day. I'm like, goddamn, dude, you making more? I don't even give myself that every day. But look, man, on that note, I'm finna get off here. Yes, David Banner was right. Vote or don't vote, doesn't really matter. Donald Trump done gave y'all some gold shoes for $300 so y'all relate to him because y'all like sneakers. Donald Trump is indicted and about to go to prison, and according to them, we relate to him because we go to prison. We get indicted all the time and go to prison, so we relate to Donald Trump and his struggles. The white colleges got trinkets. Oh my God, look at the facilities. The facilities. They got more trinkets. We've been taught to accept crap from those people. And now we are still teaching our people to accept crap from those people. When we make a black college be the problem. Yeah, that's the problem. But I'm willing to bet you. I guarantee bet you, none of them folks that played at Texas, if they was at Jackson State, because that's why I like to say Jackson State, I bet you if they beat FAMU, ain't none of them black people in FAMU telling them N-word, go back to the projects where you belong. I bet you that. We can talk about the trinkets. I bet you they ain't gonna get treated different because they're black. I guarantee, bet you that. The coaches ain't taking up for white fans calling his players the N-word at the black school either. But the white coach at the white school did. I'm just touching on some of the problems we got. For me, I told you, I did self-reflection. So when I'm talking something, I done talked about me a whole lot. Even talked about me tonight with my cousin and the folks that done cut out being angry. Cussing folks out for no reason. Folks you care about. Can't even apologize. Some done apologize. I think they know by now. Self-reflecting. Keep your money in your pocket. You only get necessities. We want to make a change. That's how we gonna make the change. Because the Democrats got somebody else. You remember Jim Crow Joe said, before, the first thing he said was, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. If you don't vote for him, you ain't black. So you got to relate to Joe if you black. You relate to Donald Trump because he going to jail because you black. I hope he knocked the bottom out of prison. You relate to him because he going to prison. What did Jim Crow Joe say? The black people gonna have to learn how to work with the Latinos. He let you know the end. Our vote ain't what we think it is when it comes to these national elections. Locally, we got power, and we put our politicians in office locally. We need to control where we are. That's our power, and we don't understand that's our power basis where we live. Where we live is our power base. We trying to change them. We need to change us, change the dynamics of the power where we live. On that note, man, I want y'all to remember, be black, buy black, think black, love black. Everything else will take care of itself. Peace and one love.